Hey guys, it is December the 23rd. I cannot believe that we are less than 2 days away from Christmas. I'm starting this a bit late. I started another loaf of bread downstairs and loaded the dishwasher. I might try to do another loaf tomorrow. We will see. We'll see how things go. So I'm here to open Advents, and then I thought I would do a taste test of baklava. I don't know that I've ever had baklava. I saw this at the World Market. There are apparently 4 varieties in here. So, and isn't this outside packaging so pretty? I cut it open and took a peek, and the inside is not as pretty, like it's a plastic black tray that comes out, but you know, on the outside it's really pretty. And I've heard baklava is really yummy, so I thought we'd do a taste test. So let's start with the tea of the day. Raspberry Linzer Cookie Black Tea. So it's black tea, green rooibos, honey bush tea, raspberry pieces, cocoa peel, cinnamon, blackberry leaves. I'll give it a try. I like raspberry. I just usually prefer it as an herbal tea. But we'll give it a try. Next, we have the jam. Mandarin spread. That looks good. It looks very thick and kind of creamy looking. This is our chocolate of the day. One of those gold teddy bears. So cute. Today on the Tudor Advent, the 23rd, is gingerbread for the Queen. I'm thinking this should be a dark brown because gingerbread tends to be that darker brown or even a lighter brown. I'm going with brown. Brown and purple. I was going to say brown and purple. Why didn't I? Because royalty and purple. So I should have said that. But it does have that brown. Very pretty. Day 23 of the stitch marker. My wings are used as flippers, so in water I can flow. Sometimes when on land I slide on my belly in the snow. That has to be a penguin, and I love penguins, so I hope it's a cute penguin. I don't like penguins as much as my sister Jo. She loves penguins. Oh, it is, and oh my gosh, it is so cute. So very cute. Oh my gosh, look at that little penguin with its pink cheeks and its little Christmas hat. So cute. Oh, I love this one. Now we have the cup to draw. So last night I did end up doing 250 stitches on Kringles, so I'm calling that complete. It's still on my stand, so I'll probably work on it downstairs if we watch something. Although I might spend the time wrapping Christmas presents if we do watch something. So let's see. Today is the Enchanted Snowman from Heaven and Earth Designs. So I do really love that design. There's 3 of them. Enchanted Snowman, Enchanted Reindeer, and Enchanted Santa, I believe. And I think I own all 3. I've only started this one, but I love the coloring in them. Donna Gelsinger is the artist that he charted it from. And I love basically everything that she does. And Heaven and Earth Designs, I feel, do in general a good job charting her designs because like the Santas always look kind of realistic, and I just love Donna Gelsinger's work, so I'm excited to be able to work on this one. I might have restarted it in May. I don't remember for sure because I think I was doing it on 28 count, so I might have restarted it. So I will try to pull this out. I don't know if I'll be able to today, but I will try to pull it out sometime soon. I want to complete a couple more cross stitches, but I need to finish a dishcloth or two and do the bread and wrap presents. I brought the wrapping paper upstairs, so after this I can wrap my husband's presents. Vlogmas day 23. Okay. So that brings us to tasting this baklava. So while I get it open, I'm gonna tell you guys a story. So I mentioned my husband is getting me a Switch for Christmas. So I don't know if I've mentioned this already, but like 2 days ago, it was in Tracy, California, which is 85 miles from where I live, and it was supposed to be delivered the next day, right? Okay, so to begin with, it shipped from Texas, from Fort Worth, Texas. It came to Tracy, California, and the next day it was scheduled for delivery by 8 p.m. The next morning we woke up and it was in Rock Island, Illinois, which is 1,600 miles from here. 1,600 miles. It was 85 miles away. I could have driven there and gotten it, but now it's in Rock Island. They've updated the tracking 3 times since then in exactly 12-hour increments, and it's still in Rock Island in each of those 12-hour increments, which kind of leads me to believe, did they lose it and they're just saying it's in Rock Island? And why would you go from 80 miles away from the destination all the way East Coast? I mean, I know we call Chicago and Illinois Central America, not Central America, Mid-America, but come on, it's East. Like, it's not Midwest, it's East. Very far east. 1,600 miles east from here. So, anyways, so I'm not holding my breath that it's going to arrive in Christmas. And it's really more kind of frustrating because we hadn't seen it in the stores for a long time. Because Switches have been sold out, right? And I wanted the Animal Crossing edition. And so we found one on GameStop online. Well, I guess they probably have more than one. But so we ordered it online from GameStop because this was the first I had seen it that was at its normal price, not like $450 to $500. And so we saw it on GameStop for its regular price. And so we decided to order it. Next day, we go out and we're at Walmart, and there's 2 of them at Walmart. And we've seen several more when we did our Christmas shopping during the weekend. And it's like, so we didn't even need to panic buy it online. And now it's probably not going to be here. And it's frustrating. Like, I'm hopeful it'll show up eventually, but yeah. And I mean, like, I'm grateful to be getting it and everything. Don't get me wrong about that. I am grateful and I'm happy, but it's like it was supposed to get here 2 days ago. And the other thing is, like, I know everything's busier because of Christmas packaging, but I ordered a Christmas tree skirt that got here in less than 24 hours. And everyone says FedEx is supposed to be better than USPS, but in my experience, I don't have problems with USPS, but FedEx has lost our package. Anyways, yeah, just a little mini story kind of rant. So it's my understanding, I believe, that there's honey in this, right? because it kind of looks sticky. Okay, so the first one we're going to try, should we start over here? The dogs are here. They want their due. Not right now, baby. Okay. So this is what the first one looks like. And according to the package, this is a hazelnut roll. That's what the inside looks like. Oh, it's got to be honey on the outside. It's very good. It's sweet. It's flaky. It's kind of melting in my mouth. Very good. This is not going to be something I can snack on while wrapping presents, though. It's just sticky. Okay. I'll finish that last bite in a minute. But moving on to the next one. It's called Pistachio Rich. Okay. So, this is what it looks like. This one isn't as sweet as the last one, but it's still very good. Very flaky. It's hard to believe that this is made with nuts because it's not crunchy like things are normally when they're made with nuts. The next one is called Almond Katif. This one looks like a nest. Like a little birdie nest. See? Okay. So it's got a more solid bottom. It's good, but I would say so far that's my least favorite. And the last one is salted caramel. And that's what it looks like. They're very pretty. That's very good. Oops. I didn't want the crumbles to get on my desk or my workstation. Very good. Definitely salted caramel. Anyways, this was a very fun taste test of baklava. I've heard it mentioned before, but I definitely don't think I've tried it before. So, that was fun. Thanks for joining me. And I will talk to you guys in a little bit. I'm going to go wrap some presents now. Bye. So I'm here trying to work on my cross stitch, watching Cross Stitch with Luda. Gracie's here. And then this boy, Georgie, jumped up, needed attention, but we're very squished and I can't get him to lay down. Of course, I don't think, oh, he wants kisses. Yes. Yes, I know. Okay, kissies. Yes, lots of kissies. I'm at about 100 stitches on this. My goal is going to be 250. But we need to go to bed soon, don't we, Buddy Bear? Is that what you're trying to tell Mommy? Does bedtime? Well, you can't get on the cross stitch. Anyways, this is the current situation. Well, I stayed up late to reach my goal of 250 stitches on Kringles, and here we go. I did go on to 123 Stitch to try to buy some of my missing colors. I have the list right here of the colors I'm missing, and unfortunately there was no black coffee at all, which sucks. They did have all of the others, so I might put in an order for those. maybe tomorrow. I don't know. I need to look at one other group of patterns because I was missing some of the classic colorworks for that too. So if I'm gonna place an order, I might as well get as many of the messing threads as I have. But yeah, so up here is gonna be snow. This is gonna be a window right here. And unfortunately, all these empty spaces are supposed to be that black thread that I cannot find. So, I'll get there eventually. And I'm really enjoying this one. Little Miss Grace has stayed here with me the whole time. Normally she throws little fits when I'm moving around and stitching, but she's been really good tonight, so I let her stay and got some cuddles. Now it is late and I am going to bed. Hey guys, it's super late, like 4 a.m. late, and I need to go to bed, clearly. Sorry I didn't take you along for more of the day, but I basically spent the whole day wrapping presents, or baking bread. First I wrapped my husband's, then I went downstairs, I did some stuff with the bread, I talked with my husband for a bit, just, you know, chatting about life or whatever. And then I decided I should probably be productive and wrap the rest of the family's presents. So I did that, and that took me till almost 3 a.m. So I finished that. I have now shaped the dough into a ball to raise for the next 8 hours before I can finally bake it. And so I am ready to head for bed. Tomorrow is going to be a busy, long day in which I don't anticipate getting much sleep because we still have to go to the grocery store so I can get a ham and also the things to make an apple pie, probably. And then we need to go look for Christmas lights because we've been intending on doing that like for a couple weeks now and haven't, and tomorrow is kind of crunch time. We also have Zoom call Christmas with my family at midnight because that will be 4 in the afternoon in Singapore where my parents and youngest sister are, and 8 a.m. in Germany where one of my middle sisters is with her son and husband. So then we will do family Christmas, and goodness knows how long that will go. I mean, it could be either short or it could be long. Oh, and I think also my South African family might be on that Zoom call. I think we're trying to arrange it to get my grandfather here in California to be able to figure out Zoom to get on it. Then my aunt, but she does game night with us all the time, so she knows how to get on it. My sister and her husband in Washington, except for it sounds like he might be on watch, which really sucks. He's in the Navy. It really sucks because, first of all, he was on deployment that got kind of extended with no shore leave through the beginning of August. So my sister didn't see him from January to August of this year. Then he gets back from it at the beginning of August, and he has to ship out again in January for another long 6-month leave, except for they've also decided, which I get the reason behind it, but they have to have all of the soldiers quarantine for 2 weeks before deployment, and the quarantine starts 2 days before New Year's. So on December 29th, he's going to be going into quarantine, and my sister won't see him for at least another 6 months, which really sucks, because they've only been back together for like 4 months. It's really hard on her. And also, to make matters worse, they've just found out that he was assigned watch duty for Christmas Eve. And it really sucks. Like, I am a big supporter of our military and the sacrifices of the men and women, but I also feel like they're treated like crap. They are basically kind of like, well, you signed up, so it doesn't matter that you basically are slave labor. It's a tiny bit overdramatic to put it that way, but it's kind of how it is. You're expected to do things at a drop of a hat. You're paid pittances. Like, it's really, really hard on their families. There's a reason why military divorce rate is as high as it is. And I just feel like we should be doing better for our men and women in service. And so that's just my 2 cents. So it sucks because my brother-in-law is probably not going to be able to come on Christmas family Zoom call because of this. And it just really sucks. They don't get to spend New Year's together. They luckily got to spend Thanksgiving together. And it's just, I think they just made their anniversary. But maybe not. Did he come back? And I can't remember. No, I think he did come back just before their anniversary. But it's really hard on families to have this kind of thing happening. We're glad he's not in the infantry where their deployments are longer, but it is nonetheless very difficult, especially on my sister. It's difficult for her. They've just moved to Washington, and she doesn't really know anyone there. She's made, I guess, and to move to a new base during the coronavirus quarantine where you're not supposed to socialize is just, it's very difficult. So if you're the praying type, I would appreciate if you keep my sister in your prayers. I wish I was closer so I could do something, be there for her more. But anyways, so I was talking about our plans for the day. So midnight Zoom call. Then obviously we have to stuff stockings. My husband hasn't wrapped my presents. And I wrapped all the family's presents. What else do I have to do? Bake another loaf of bread. Should I start the pie tomorrow? I don't know. I need to finish a dishcloth. I'm looking at my to-do list. I don't think I mentioned everything, and I know I didn't write everything down. I have to do the dog's presents too. We have their presents, but I either have to get them stuffed in their little stockings or wrapped. So I do have to do that. And then I wanted to go to the dog store to get Gracie a new winter dress, which is right by the grocery store, so I might see if we have time to do both of those. Plus, my husband is working a half day tomorrow. Even though he had the option to take off the day, because apparently they were given like a 4-hour, but he's also expecting them to do an early release, so he decided to bank the 4 hours and then take the early release. I would have preferred if he had also taken those 4 hours, because he's a workaholic that I have not spent much time. You know, we've only watched one Christmas movie together, Elf. I wanted to watch It's a Wonderful Life or The Santa Claus or a bunch of other things, but we have only watched one Christmas movie because my husband works until he's about ready to drop dead from tired and then goes to bed. So I wish he would have taken off all of tomorrow and spent it with me, but it is what it is, and I will do what I do, which is probably finish this dishcloth. I don't know. Sorry for ranting. I guess I just needed to, like, get that out of my head and my system about everything with my sister, and then, yeah. So, yeah, gonna get this quickly edited, uploaded, and I might just knit a few rows on this or something while editing and beginning upload to just kind of mellow out in preparation. But I do need to go to sleep. So I'll talk to you guys in the morning. Oh, yeah, I did want to say one thing. I do have a surprise coming on the episode of Vlogmas 24. I will be announcing that I'm going to do a small giveaway for those of you who have been following along with Vlogmas. The details will be in tomorrow's episode. And then it will run through the first 11 days of Christmas. So then on the 12th day of Christmas, I will draw the winner. But all the details will be in tomorrow's Vlogmas as a Christmas present type of situation. So for you guys, from me to you, as a thank you for following along on my Advent crazy Christmas. So bye guys.